Holy high flyer. Have you witnessed the mind-blowing dunks of Anthony Edwards? This guy throws down with force and style that'll make your jaw drop. Buckle up as we dive into the wildest, most awe-inspiring slams of his career. Trust me, you'll be hitting replay over and over by the end of this. Today, we're counting down his 10 most legendary dunks. Get ready for liftoff. 10. The self-alley-oop. Edwards loves to showboat, and he introduced a real gem early in his career. In a seemingly normal fast break, Edwards attacked the lane with his defender glued to him. Just when it seemed he was going to take a contested layup, Edwards did something unexpected. With a flick of his wrist, he casually tossed the ball high off the backboard. Most players in this situation would leak out and wait for a rebound. But Edwards wasn't done. He exploded towards the hoop, using his incredible leaping ability to snatch the ball midair, right before it came off the backboard. With lightning reflexes, he threw down a monster one-handed slam, electrifying the crowd. It was a dazzling display of athleticism and a taste of the incredible highlights to come from Ant-Man. 9. The posterization of Dario Saric. This dunk wasn't just about the slam. It was about the complete domination of Dario Saric. Edwards wasn't looking to score a fancy basket. He was looking to make a statement. He attacked Saric with a ferocious intensity, using a quick crossover to leave the veteran defender flat-footed. Saric scrambled to recover, but Edwards was already airborne. He elevated to a ridiculous height, extending his arm high above Saric's outstretched hand. The ball exploded through the rim as Edwards hung in the air, staring down his opponent in a moment of pure dominance. The play left the crowd buzzing, and Saric looking like a crumpled piece of paper. This wasn't just a dunk. It was a poster waiting to happen. A clear message to the entire league that Anthony Edwards had arrived. 8. Welcome to the league, Wiseman. Sometimes a dunk isn't about brute force or flashy moves. It's about timing and sending a message. Enter James Wiseman, the highly touted rookie center. Wiseman was considered a generational talent, a future defensive anchor. In a matchup between the young guns, Edwards found himself driving towards the rim with Wiseman patrolling the paint. Most rookies in this situation would shy away from contact, but Edwards isn't afraid of anyone. He attacked the rim with a fearless determination, rising high above Wiseman's outstretched arms. The ball thundered through the rim as Edwards flexed towards the stunned rookie. The play wasn't just a dunk. It was a baptism by fire, a welcome to the NBA moment for Wiseman. It told the entire league that Edwards wasn't just another rookie. He was a star in the making, unafraid to take on even the most hyped prospects. 7. Climbing the ladder over McDaniels. This dunk is a masterpiece of pure elevation and anticipation. Going against his own teammate Jaden McDaniels, Edwards caught the ball near the foul line. The play seemed to unfold in slow motion. Edwards took one powerful dribble, then another, gathering himself for the launch. McDaniels, known for his own leaping ability, recognized the danger and took off to challenge the shot. But Edwards wasn't even close to peaking yet. He exploded upwards in a seemingly impossible burst of energy, extending his arm higher and higher. McDaniels reached high, extending himself towards the rim, but he was simply outmatched. Edwards rose above him like a human ladder, towering over his teammate. With a thunderous roar, Edwards slammed the ball through the hoop, leaving McDaniels grasping at air. This dunk wasn't just about power. It was about timing and an understanding of angles. Edwards knew exactly where McDaniels would jump, and he used that knowledge to position himself for a highlight reel finish. 6. Fearless against the Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers have a storied history. Some of basketball's most intimidating defenders have worn their jerseys, and their championship banners hang proudly from the rafters. But Anthony Edwards cares little for reputation. He attacks the basket with the fearlessness of a young lion, challenging legacies and defying expectations. On this particular night, he faced off against a Lakers frontline determined to protect their hallowed rim. Yet, Ant-Man was unfazed. With a burst of explosive speed, he drove hard towards the basket, his eyes locked on the prize. When the first Laker defender stepped in his path, A lightning-fast spin move left him dazed and perplexed. With a clear path to the hoop, Edwards took flight. The remaining defenders converged in a sea of purple and gold, ready to send his shot flying. But in that moment, time seemed to slow. Edwards hung in the air, his body contorting as he powered the ball past his outstretched arms, and with a ferocious roar, he detonated the rim. The Lakers' defense, formidable as it might be, was no match for his relentless spirit and unwavering determination. 5. The Yuta Watanabe Special. Poor Yuta Watanabe. The guy's a solid defender, works hard, and gives it his all. But fate, it seems, has a cruel sense of humor, and Watanabe has become the unwitting star of Anthony Edwards' personal highlight reel. It's like clockwork at this point. Edwards drives the baseline. Watanabe rotates with perfect timing, ready to contest the layup. And then the script flips. Edwards takes flight, his deceptive power masking his true intentions. Watanabe, committed to the layup block, finds himself jumping into thin air as Edwards shifts gears mid-flight. The result? A thunderous dunk that echoes through the arena, Watanabe's name forever etched onto another jaw-dropping poster. You have to feel for the guy. He's become the symbol of Edwards' ability to outsmart and overpower his opponents, a recurring victim of Ant-Man's aerial artistry. 4. Flying over Kevin Durant. Some players dunk on stars. Legends dunk through them. The 2024 playoffs were Anthony Edwards' coming-out party, and his monstrous dunk over Kevin Durant became the signature moment. Kevin Durant, the lanky superstar, a walking mismatch, the ultimate rim protector. He stood tall over countless opponents. But on this night, he was merely a stepping stone for Ant-Man's ascent. Edwards, his eyes blazing with determination, took Durant one-on-one. With a lightning-fast crossover, he blew past the outstretched arm, leaving the future Hall of Famer grasping at air. Then, with the crowd's roar building to a crescendo, Edwards launched himself skyward. Durant, scrambling, leaped in a desperate attempt to salvage his pride. But it was too late. Edwards soared above him, a young lion taking down the king of the jungle. With a thunderous roar, he hammered the ball home with one hand, the force of the slam rippling through Durant's lanky frame. In that electrifying instant, the basketball world witnessed a change of guard. The giants of the game weren't untouchable anymore. Ant-Man had arrived, and he wasn't afraid to fly. 3. The windmill heard round the world. Anthony Edwards isn't just an athlete. He's an artist of the air. His dunks aren't about brute force alone. They're about flair, about a touch of the showman mixed with the killer instinct. His windmill dunk against the Grizzlies was a perfect blend of style and substance. It began with a surge of pure power, a burst of speed that carried him past a bewildered defender. As he approached the rim, time seemed to slow. Edwards, with the grace of a seasoned acrobat, coiled his body, the ball arcing behind his head in a perfect circle. Then, the explosion. He unleashed the windmill, his arms swirling with effortless power as he rose higher and higher. For a fleeting moment, he seemed suspended in midair, the picture of controlled fury. The ball crashed through the hoop with a thunderous boom, and the crowd erupted in a frenzy that spanned far beyond the arena. It wasn't just a dunk. It was a viral sensation, a moment shared and dissected on social media around the globe. The windmill heard round the world was proof that Anthony Edwards is more than a basketball player. He's a modern-day sports icon. 2. The oh my god dunk. There are dunks, and then there are moments that transcend the sport, imprinting themselves on the collective memory of basketball fans everywhere. The oh my god dunk falls squarely into the latter category. It was the kind of play that made even the most seasoned basketball aficionados gasp in disbelief. Against the Raptors, the stage was set. Edwards, a blur of speed and power, sliced through the defense, his eyes fixated on the rim. As he launched into the air, the laws of gravity seemed to bend to his will. In a breathtaking display of athleticism, he spun a full 360 degrees, the ball a mere extension of his body. For a split second, he appeared frozen in time, a silhouette against the blinding arena lights. Then, the detonation. With a force that shook the backboard to its core, He slammed the ball home, bringing the entire arena to its feet in a deafening roar. Even the normally reserved Timberwolves broadcasters couldn't contain their excitement, their voices cracking with a mix of shock and elation. The "oh my God" dunk wasn't just a highlight. It was a testament to Edwards' extraordinary talent, a reminder that the boundaries of what's possible on a basketball court are constantly being redefined. 1. The one that broke the internet. Is it controversial to put a missed dunk at number 1? Not when it's this dunk. Edwards loves to try the impossible. And against the Hawks, he attempted a between-the-legs, 360-degree slam that was frankly beyond human capacity. The fact he even got close is mind-blowing enough. The internet went wild, with some fans claiming it's the greatest dunk attempt ever, missed or not. Anthony Edwards throws down with a fury and energy that's just infectious. Every time he takes off, you know something special might happen,